Hello, people! Right now, many people in our community are in the middle of the 90-day run. And for many of you, this is the first time you're seriously building your network marketing business. And when people start this journey, one question appears very quickly. Where should I actually begin? In the beginning, there is excitement. You see the opportunity. You start imagining what the business could become, and you feel motivated to move forward. But at the same time, there is uncertainty. You are motivated, but you are not completely sure what the first real steps should look like. That is exactly what we are going to talk about today. When I started in network marketing, I did not have a clear roadmap. The person who introduced me to the business was new as well and did not yet have the experience in the industry. The next leader in the structure was located in another country and was not available on a daily basis. Very quickly, I realized something. If I wanted clarity, I had to create it myself. At that time, I was already an entrepreneur. I had spent many years building a company in a completely different industry. Even with that experience, starting network marketing felt like beginning again from zero. New industry, new skills, new way of building a business. But I also knew that some principles never change in entrepreneurship. Discipline, responsibility, and communication always matter. The first steps I took was educating myself. I ordered 2 books that many people in this profession already know. The first one was Go Pro by Eric Worre, and the second one was The Napkin Presentation by Don Failla. Those books helped me understand the structure of the business. They explained how conversations work in network marketing and how to introduce the opportunity in a clear and simple way. Years later, after building a large organization and gaining real experience in the profession, I decided to put my own philosophy into a book as well. My book, Moonshot, explains how to build network marketing with a professional mindset, strong structure, and long-term thinking. If you want to go deeper into the way serious builders approach this profession, you can find the link to Moonshot in the description below. At that time, however, those 2 books were my starting point. I read them extremely fast. Within 2 nights, I had finished both books and written down the ideas that seemed the most important. Then I made a decision that influenced everything that happened afterwards. I implemented the information immediately. I did not wait until I understood every detail. I did not wait until I felt perfectly prepared. I started moving. One idea from the book Go Pro stayed in my mind. Eric Worre compares the beginning of a network marketing business with an airplane taking off. When an airplane wants to leave the ground, it needs full power. That image perfectly describes the beginning of a network marketing. The first phase requires strong activity so the business can gain momentum. This is also the philosophy behind something like a 90-day run. The run creates a focused period where builders increase their activity and push the business forward. Momentum begins with movement. After reading those books, I took a very simple but powerful step. I created a contact list. I sat down and started writing the names of every person I knew who might be open to having a conversation with me. Friends, family members, former colleagues, business contacts, people I had met over the years. Once that list existed, I started reaching out to people. I invited them for coffee, lunch, or simple conversations. And I can tell you something funny about that period. I love coffee. As an Italian, I truly love it. But after that first month, I had so many meetings that I could barely smell coffee anymore. Those meetings became the engine of the business. Because during that first months, I understood something very important. Network marketing is a business built on conversations. More conversations create more opportunities. Fewer conversations create fewer results. And when conversations stop completely, the business stops growing. Of course, not every conversation went the way I imagined. Some people were curious. Some people listened politely. But some people simply decided that the opportunity was not for them. And sometimes those answers came from people who were very close to me. When a good friend says no, it can feel uncomfortable at first, but that moment teaches a very important lesson. Every person evaluates opportunities based on their own situation, priorities, and timing. Understanding that helped me continue without losing momentum. Every conversation became part of the process. There was another interesting moment during those first weeks that taught me an important lesson about this business. Many of the people I approached already knew me for many years. They had seen how I worked in the past, how I handled responsibilities, and how seriously I approached business projects. Because of that history, some of them trusted my decision even before hearing the full explanation. In several conversations, something surprising happened. I started explaining the opportunity, and after just a few sentences, the person stopped me and said something like, "Sandro, if you decided to do this, then there must be something interesting behind it. You are not the kind of person who wastes time." That moment helped me understand something very important about network marketing. Your reputation speaks before you do. When people know that you are disciplined, reliable, and serious about what you do, they naturally become more open to listening to you. At the same time, the opposite can also happen. If someone constantly jumps from one idea to the next or always promotes a new opportunity every few months, people around them often become skeptical over time. Network marketing simply reflects the reputation you have already built in your life. That is why trust is not created in the moment you present the business. Trust is built long before conversation ever begins. Before network marketing, I was not the most talkative person in social situations. During dinners with friends, I often listened more than I spoke. Network marketing slowly changed that. As the business grew, I realized that communication is the central skill of this profession. Organizations grow through relationships and conversations. Growth in network marketing follows the number and quality of your conversations. That realization pushed me to become more active in connecting with people. One strategy helped me a lot during the early phase. It is called the power of the third party. When you feel uncertain about presenting the business, you invite someone more experienced to join the conversation. This person could be your sponsor or another leader in the team. Their experience creates credibility and also removes pressure from the conversation. At the same time, you learn by observing how experienced leaders explain the opportunity. For many beginners, this approach makes the first conversations much easier. After applying these principles consistently, the results of my first months were very strong. At the end of that first month, I had built a team of 51 business partners. Together, we generated around 32,000 euros in turnover during the first months. Those results did not appear by accident. They came from activity, conversations, and the decision to treat the opportunity seriously. If you're currently building your business during the 90-day run, remember the principles from this episode. Educate yourself quickly, start conversations early, accept that people react differently. Stay consistent with your activity. Keep learning as you move forward. Momentum in network marketing is created through consistent conversations. Thank you for listening to this episode. If you enjoyed the podcast, make sure to subscribe the channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss the next episode. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. The links are in the description below. And if you know someone who just started their 90-day run, share this episode with them. The first months can make a huge difference. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.